could it be? A visitor? Oh! Ah! Ooh! Ah! The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
Okay, here's where you went wrong, man. Really nice girls aren't attracted to people on the basis of them trying to buy their affection by just throwing gifts at them like a down payment, you know? Being bought isn't exactly flattering, you might want to consider that. If you actually want a girl or a woman or, really any human being to respect you, you have to act with honor. Like have virtues, like for example, being brave, being strong, being ethical, having principles that you are true to. Just being like, here, I threw some money at you, now like me. That's, well, let's just say that did not work for, that doesn't work for people. That's, there's a famous, a play about that called, Rosebud, was it? No, that's not it. Rosebud is something in the play, but, anyhow, yeah. Rosebud. Moral of the story is, you don't buy love. Rosebud. Those will be your last words if you think you can buy love. And it'll be a very sad story.
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages.
I think I can guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After that, I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Why did I need the toast to get in here?
Oh, that was Apollonia's idea. Seems some squids love toast. They should have taught you that at Hogwarts.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's sure to cause the most chaos. He dropped them after a particularly aggressive romp through the library.
Citizen Kane! That was the name of the play. Citizen Kane. It was a play. It was about a man who was very sad and unhappy, kind of like Jim Sterling, because he wanted to make people love him, and he was going about it the wrong way. So basically, it predicted Jim Sterling. That's what I'm saying.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
Where did you suggest we meet?
Near the Forbidden Forest. Easy enough to find from the castle. Look for a foreboding tangle of thick black trees.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
Oh, and just before you get around to canceling me, I did not say that Jim Sterling was a man. Although Jim Sterling is definitely male. I said that Jim Sterling was unhappy like a man in a story. So yeah, class is not cancelled. That being said, Jim Sterling is definitely a male, which is a frequent characteristic of misogynists who hate women, which I mean, just saying. Anyone who's familiar with that guy knows that there are certain women he really does not like. More than one. Seems to be a pattern. Hope there are no more misogynist frog bullies around here. Those big, fat, ugly, disgusting creatures that hate women. And can never stop eating. Hello, cute little elfie. I like you because you're not a misogynist.
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollina's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
Phew, that boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to House Elves.
I'm not sure if I feel proud of myself for stealing, basically an exploited member of the working class that is a credit to other exploited members of the working class. Well, whatever. I mean, nothing's perfect. And when you're in a society filled with horrible rich blue bloods, it's very difficult to avoid acting like a horrible person sometimes. I mean, I'm trying to be nice to the little Wolfie. I can't say my conscience is clean, but at least it's not, you know, it's not soaking wet anyway. Well, oh, that's a nice view. My home beckons to me. And yeah, I said it. This place is starting to feel like home now. I like it here. Well, it is a beautiful night again. It's a beautiful night. We did a nice thing for little Elfie. And, you know, the world isn't a perfect place, but it's not. I'm glad I'm here, I'll just say that much. Bye!